Hello guys, welcome back. This is my second video for the day. Please try as much as possible to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all the platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adam's link, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get update anytime, any day I upload. And firstly, Pastor Adeboye lost a son yesterday, and Pastor Dare passed away age 42. And meanwhile, even with that kind of heartbreak, with that kind of trauma, this man took the time to attend the event yesterday also to preach. Like, the work of God continues no matter what. So I kind of like admire his faith in God. And honestly, seriously, to lose the son is not that easy. And him also going out there yesterday to preach, to continue the work of God. I think we should all pay him some kind of, placing me some kind of high level of respect. And meanwhile, Dare's younger brother, who is also Pastor Adeboye's son, said, "So my brother died, and so people are asking me, how did he die? You should ask me, how did he live, and how should you live?" But obviously, one of the first things we ask people, like, okay, whenever they bring us that kind of bad news that somebody is late, the first thing we ask is, was he sick? Was she sick? How did he die? Yeah, it's common. That is the first thing we ask. So I don't actually see anything wrong with that, though. But like I've said, my deepest condolences to Pastor Adeboye's family, church members, and everybody, the whole Redeemed family. With another news, guy, federal government will slash salary of workers because, according to them, the cost of governance is too heavy for them, and their paying salary is too much for them. In fact, they will be borrowing to pay salary of workers. I talked about this few days ago on one of my videos of them. Because the president gave them go ahead to review salary, but now they have ascertained that yes, it's time for them to slash salaries of workers. Well, please, if you want to slash any salary of workers, you know the kind of people you're going to slash their salaries. Why don't you start with the National Assembly senators and those people you have refused to retire? There are directors, there are pansec that the Buhari regime has retained even after they are retired. Why don't you start from them? Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. You are the one wasting the money, and you are the one also trying to slash salary of workers. There are so many leakage out there. Why don't you seal up the leakage? That's my own advice, though. And here is a Yahoo guy that was recently arrested just days after he celebrated herself buying a car. Well, for those of you who do not know, I've said this severally. I reported this and it's all over the news. They have signed into law giving EFCC, ICPC, police the authority to go into social media accounts to check how those people living lavishly, living la vida loca, and also inviting you, even without any kind of case laid against you. They have the right now to invite you to explain the source of your wealth. All these things are all over the news. Then why this girl decided after she bought a car, she decided to post it and celebrate it, knowing fully well that the means of her getting that car is not genuine. You don't have a reliable source of income, and yet you are buying a car. You don't have a very clean path to your income, and yet you are buying a car and posting it on social media again for people to see. Didn't she see the rules? Well, she was arrested along others just days after she decided to post about her buying a car. And now, who are we going to blame for her misfortune? She, of course. She should be blamed for her misfortune because she should have known better. Read more. You should see. doing Yahoo stuff is not good. But if you must, in anything you are doing, you have to be learned about it. You have to read. She posted about it. It said, a day after bragging on Facebook, Slay Queen and her gang get picked up by EFCC. So now she can then explain how she got that car. In fact, she has been paraded already. That means a little bit of investigation has been done, and that's attained at least. She have a link into internet or whatever scam that they are saying she's doing. And also, let's talk about Seyi Shay. She says something that is really like I think a lot of guys do, and they need to stop doing that. Seyi Shay said, people talk so much about pretty privilege, but always forget to talk about some of the men you deal with when you are pretty. Ask your pretty friends and sisters. Should I start mentioning the names of guys who at one point said they slept with Seyi Shay when I've never met them in my life? They want to associate with a hot girl so bad at the expense of anything insecurity of F-boy reason. I taught myself not to post with random guys on Facebook, even fans, or some famous male figures, because they actually follow it. What actually follow is rumor that we are dating. Yeah, she said she tries as much as possible not to post with male artists, because after that, what actually follows is rumors of dating. Well, let me give you an example. 2 years ago at my workplace, there's this guy I decided to go after, because in my head I just wanted to take my own share, because the way the girl is quite pretty, black beauty. People were saying, oh, this girl is poor. This one say don't nag the girl simply because they are moving together. Sometimes I see them, they laugh together. This one will say, oh, this one is dating the girl, this one is dating the girl, this one is dating the girl. To my greatest surprise, when I went after this girl, I used my own sweet way and we blended. To my greatest surprise, guys, to my greatest surprise, you won't believe it, this girl was actually a virgin. See, it's not as if I'm trying to fake this up. On God, it happens. This girl was actually a virgin. Don't ask me how I know she's a virgin. Please don't ask me that question. I don't want to explain that. Well, actually a virgin. I'm like, all the guys that I know in work are just castigating this girl's name all around simply because she's moving with them. She's going out with them, like laughing. They go outside laughing, drinking, all those kind of stuff. I think girls just need to be careful. Just need to be really, really careful. When you're at your workplace, don't be so close. But at the same time, can't somebody just coexist without being accused of one thing or the other? So majority of guys you see at work today be like, this one don't knock on, this one don't knock on, this one don't knock on. See, most of them are lies. Oh, like I confirmed it. I was so surprised. Like I've said, don't ask me how I know she's a virgin. Bobrisky is at it again. There's this Cameroon woman. Bobrisky decided to help. Flew her all the way from Cameroon because this woman tattooed his face on her body. So Bobrisky flew her all the way from Cameroon. And the girl has been staying with her for like 3 months now. So as of yesterday, this girl called out Bobrisky, saying that Bobrisky beat the hell out of her, gave her bruises. That is a video. And also Bobrisky is fake, all those kind of things. And Bobrisky wanted to turn her to a slave, to a house girl. And Bobrisky promised to assist her, to help her, but Bobrisky has refused to help her or anything. And that Bobrisky is claiming to be a woman, and meanwhile Bobrisky still have his cucumber there, So it's good though that we already know that it seems like this girl may have seen Bobrisky cucumber severally. So Bobrisky still have his own cucumber there, and Bobrisky is claiming to be a woman. So many things this girl said. But let us be sincere. Yeah, this is not the first time they are calling Bobrisky out. A lot of people have called him out saying that she's living a fake life. Please, can you define a fake life? Eh? This is somebody who paid your flight ticket from Cameroon. You stayed at a place for 3 good months, eating whatever you want to eat, and yet you call that person fake. Say the person promised to assist you. And so what if she decided not to assist you any longer? You still call that person fake. Well, that's the case here. And meanwhile, I just think Bobrisky should stop bringing in people. Because meanwhile, guys, let me leave Bobrisky case. There's this Nigerian footballer who has been castigated for wearing expensive things. So he decided to post a picture of him. He said, "When I used to work for my uncle in his oil mile to produce red oil, this life nobody knows tomorrow, sha. If you know about this or you did it, say God is good. So if you see me wearing D&G or Balenciaga, no verse. The struggle is real. My mom sent me this picture. It's part of those people working at Hoyer Mile. Now here he is wearing designer's clothes. He's a footballer, so please, you people don't know anybody's struggle. And I see people will be like, okay, Bill Gates has so much money and yet no gold, no diamonds. Because Bill Gates simply don't need to buy diamonds. In fact, Bill Gates may be investing, it's not even maybe, definitely is investing his money on golds. Like if you check his gold wallet, then you will understand what it means by investing money in gold. Gold bank, you will see big golds there. He's investing his money in diamond, gold, buying yacht, buying planes. So everybody got whatever he or she wants to spend his own money on. Like you cannot say, okay, somebody's wearing Balenciaga or buying anything like Gucci or those kind of stuff. Everything loses value. I bet you if Bill Gates yacht now, they want to sell it, and when he bought it for, let me say, $100 million US. I bet you it won't go for $100 million US again. It will go for, let me say, 80. So everything loses value. The other thing that doesn't actually lose value is land, and land also loses value in case of any like natural disaster, anything. Everything on earth loses value. Just know that. So it depends on what you want to spend your money on, and some people will start comparing all these billionaires with ordinary guys. But to end this video, here's what a very well-known Professor Pat Orji said. So with the way it is going, we can wake up tomorrow to see that insurgents have mounted BK flag in Aso Rock, where that is coming from a very well-known professor in Nigeria. And there was this no news going around yesterday. According to it, the headline was Abuja school shut down as truckload of bandits arrives in the border town. You know, there have been this Niger State governor coming out saying that, see, BK boys have taken over one of a town close to Abuja, like 2 hours to Abuja. So BK boys has taken over that town, a village, and they have even mounted their flag. Well, this news now, I don't know if I say it's just an headline though. I actually have the credible. I cannot say it's credible or not, but the one that that Niger State governor came out to talk about, I think that is absolutely true coming from a governor. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Support again, Adam's Link. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed and bye.